Everybody. First of all, let me welcome everybody to the Museum of Aviation. My name is Arthur Sullivan. I'm the assistant curator here at the museum. We're glad everybody was able to make it out. One thing that we strive to do here at the museum is to serve the local community, and we feel like that this particular exhibit is that in action. We're proud to have two Northside High School seniors, Chris Matthews and Justin Yoon. You guys can come on up if you'd like. They came and they fulfilled their professional interest and exploration requirement by researching, developing, and installing the exhibit that we're about to unveil today. They worked really hard. They worked diligently on it, and we were really proud of them. They completed it in a very short amount of time, so we're really proud of the work they did. They did an outstanding job. There are many other people that made this exhibit possible. We wanted to recognize just a few of those people today. A large part of the exhibit you're about to see focuses on F-15C tail number 79078, which was used to shoot down two Iraqi MiG-21 fighters during Operation Desert Storm in February of 1991. Retired Colonel Thomas Dietz is featured in the exhibit as the pilot who flew that aircraft when it shot down the two MiG-21s. He was not able to be here today, but we just wanted to recognize him. He was very helpful. He did an interview with Chris and Justin through Skype, and he donated some artifacts, which you'll see in the exhibit. Brian Calmer, who's right here in the corner. He's the maintenance supervisor on 07H, which is located here at the Museum of Aviation, our restoration facility now. Major Dan Badilla and Major Steve D'Amico, right here in the corner. They two F-15 test pilots here at Robins Air Force Base. We're glad to have them with us here today as part of the opening ceremonies. Also want to thank our collection staff, Mark Cummings, Bill Paul, and Mike Rowland right here on the floor for all their help. Northside High School teacher and gifted coordinator Kim Stewart, we thank you very much. And Jan Jacobson, who is the House County Schools Director of Gifted Education, thank you very much. We thank both of you for the opportunity to be involved with this program, and we really hope that the relationship continues to grow over time. Ken Emery, who is our director here at the Museum of Aviation, will share a few words with you right now. If you go ahead and come on up. Following his comments, we'll go ahead and we'll unveil the exhibit.
Okay, thanks for coming this morning. Sorry about the space. This is all we've got right now, not a whole lot of room. But Chris and Justin did a great job going through all this effort to pull this together for the museum. We like doing this. We have lots of requirements for different research projects, other projects like this, so we hope we get the opportunity to do it some more. So we really appreciate the help. Our F-15 experts, I say that all the way around the room, with our maintenance guy in the back and the pilots here, and of course talking to the colonel at Colonel Dietz that flew the airplane. So with that, we really appreciate it, and I think it's time to see what you got behind the curtain. Thank you very much.
Before we do that, we're going to have Chris and Justin just talk a little bit about the exhibit. Go ahead, guys.
Okay. Well, we did a lot of work, both during PI and outside of PI, at home for the most part. But we had a great time doing it. I have to say, picking a topic was probably just the hardest part, simply because we didn't know that much about Desert Storm, because it happened long enough ago to where we didn't know very much about it, because we weren't around when it happened, but not long enough ago until it would be, we learned about it in history. So, okay, we spent a lot of time in the library. To be honest, we watched a lot of videos, and checked out 3 or 4 books a piece, looked through them, and I gotta say that's probably helped the most. And luckily we had Bill, Mike, and Arthur, and Mark to help us out through the whole thing. So we really enjoyed it. It was a great opportunity, and we're really happy we got to do it. So thank you.
Alright, after we finished researching our topic, we needed to decide what we wanted to put in our exhibit. And so we were lost at first because we didn't know what we had to put in there, what would fit in the case. So the collection staff helped us decide what we wanted to put in there. and we started designing our exhibit around the artifacts. We wanted to put like a flight suit and stuff in there. We wanted to put a 1/3 scale AIM-9 missile model, the missile that shot down the 2 MiGs on the February 6th mission. But we later learned, to time constraints, we weren't going to be able to do that. So luckily we tracked down the warhead of the AIM-9, so it's an actual AIM-9 missile head. And we also decided to put in a model of the MiG-21, so you could kind of see a comparison of the F-15 and the MiG-21. And after that, we started installing. It was a good experience. It took us only about a couple days to put it together after we had gotten all of our artifacts and everything printed out. And then we put it together, and here it is.
Thank you for coming out. We welcome you to come up, look at the exhibit, talk to Chris, talk to Justin, talk to our F-15 guys. I'll be here, Mike will be here. Any questions you have, we have refreshments outside on the table, and we will be offering collections tours of our collections area.
Yes.
So.
Okay, so remember the refreshments need to stay outside.
Oh, it's raining.
They can stay in this area. That's fine.
In this area, it's okay. You guys are on TV?
Why are you scared?
Okay, you guys want to get interviews and Justin first, and then you can head up there, okay?